Welcome to the third season of Guild Survivor. 2 guilds, 2 tribes, Death Jesters versus Zeros to Heroes. They'll compete in a series of challenges: PvE, PvP, Endurance, and Battles of Wit and Battles of Fun. And this season of Guild Survivor, we have said goodbye to many of our favorite Legion zones and activities and prepared for the next expansion. Everything you love from the TV show, including the drama, the challenges, tribal councils, backstabbing, and hidden immunity idols, are in play with a number of Warcraft twists. Today is the Season 3 finale of Guild Survivor. One person will win the 2 million gold prize and be crowned the title of Sole Survivor. Last week, the final tribe voted off Jay, and the final member of the original Zeros to Heroes tribe, hashtag. Did they vote off the strongest competition, or will they regret their decisions? So the players will now compete in their final challenge, one that will test their knowledge, their abilities, and their wit. 4 players remain: 2 guilds, 2 tribes, 1 Sole Survivor. All right, so with me tongue-tied there, the 4 of you remain here. So we've got Kramer, Sev, Illy, and Scan. So going into your final 4 challenge, this is the last one for the 2 million gold prize and the title of Sole Survivor. Kramer, prepped. You did miss a couple episodes here, so you had a couple subs. You feeling ready for the final challenge and what's in store for you?
Feeling pretty excited. I'm also a little nervous. I feel like this is going to be pretty intense. You said it's going to be 6 challenges, and just doing one is pretty crazy. So,
yeah, absolutely. This is a challenge that you guys have not done before. It'll be quite long. It's not a simple 5-minute challenge and you're done. This might take you a solid half hour, but a half hour where anybody can finish and win. Sev, you were one of the front runners going into this with the Dark Moon Fair, with the experience that you've had, with just a lot of the content in general. How confident are you feeling going into this one?
I have mixed feelings, but at the same time, I'm also pretty confident in myself, so we'll see what happens.
And Illy, so you're one of the newer players in Death Jesters. How are you feeling? This is not an immunity challenge. It's not, you might be voted off here. You're one of our newest players in the guild. How are you feeling so far?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it up to this point, and I'm looking forward to get to this final challenge and have my chance to win.
Awesome. And Scan, so, you're not too new. You've been around for a little while, clearly shown your worth as a raider and as a player, and really held your own with a number of these challenges too. Do you feel ready? Do you feel that some of the classes that these guys have, so whether it be a demon hunter or a druid or a warlock, may have advantages or disadvantages in a potential challenge? Do you think there'll be a class balance in play?
Potentially, based on where we're starting. You've got a druid that can swim. I've got my water walking, but that's for everyone, and I'm the slowest class there is.
Okay, well, fair enough. And going into the last couple of votes, so you guys voted off hashtag, which was the last of the original Zeros to Heroes players. Scan, back to you. Was there a thought behind that? Did you guys want to vote out your competition? Did you see hashtag as a threat?
We just really wanted to wipe the floor with Zeros to Heroes and not have any of them in the finale.
Well, tall words.
Wow!
They're going to have to have some kind of comeback in Season 4 then. And Sev, you guys voted out Jay as the 5th person. Again, was that more competition? What was the thought behind that one?
I think it was partly competition as well as he didn't vote in line with maybe what we had wanted, so there's also that factor in play.
Interesting. So we're going to do a reunion show at some point where we're going to go through a lot of the decisions, good and bad, and some of the hidden immunity idol plays that you guys did have this season. But we're going to get right to it, get right to our final challenge here in Guild Survivor. So with this challenge, guys, this is an amazing race-style challenge where you will be given 1 clue, and you must go find the next clue and complete that challenge. So with our first one, I will give you a task as being the first person. You will complete the task and then head over to the next area. We're not going to give you the exact area of where it is, but you must get there yourselves. First one's a little bit easy, maybe not. Then you'll be summoned to the next section for your subsequent challenges, and you'll be given the clues for what you need to do. It will require some thinking on your parts, some killing, lots of traveling, lots of obstacles, and a whole lot of outwit, outplay, outfun your competitors. Any questions so far?
Can we phone a friend?
There is no friends in Survivor. You are here to be the sole survivor to win the 2 million gold prize. Who are you guys rooting for? Probably not Scan, right? Ruthless Scan. All right. So to start off, we'll do a ready check here in a second, and we're going to get right to it. And if you guys have questions as it's going on, feel free to ask. It'll be a long challenge. I think we tested this one last night at around 25 minutes. Okay, everybody set. All right, and viewers will be following along as well. Maybe you guys have the answers to some of these ones, what they should be doing. All right. So I will do a timer for you guys. Once the timer expires, I will both read out the first clue as well as type it into raid chat. The next clues will only be given to you in whispers. So if you have to give items to people, make sure you give the items to the right person before they give you the correct clue. Or the next clue, rather. All right, here we go. 20-second timer. Your first clue begins now. You must fish one fish for every year Death Jesters has been around. Bring the correct number of fish to the blimp in Stormheim to either face or midget. So you're fishing in this section here. It can be any fish, but you must have the correct number of fish for every year Death Jesters has been around. All right, guys, so their first challenge, starting off a little slow, it is the fishing challenge. They need to know how many years has this big guild been around. And clearly I needed some correction earlier when they corrected me that, I had my years wrong. But I don't know, viewers, do you guys know how many years Death Jesters has been around? We've been around for a while, one of the oldest guilds in the game that is still actively raiding. These guys are fishing away, and they've got a bit of an RNG here in terms of how quickly their casts are. But yeah. 13, 14, well, we tell people 14, 13, 12. The actual answer, and I was corrected today, is 13. So the guild's birthday was January 27th, 2005. I keep thinking it's 14 years, but it's only been 13.
I got a toy.
Oh, dear, you got a toy? Hopefully it was a good one, because it did catch you, or, you lost a fish for it.
I got the fish, too.
Oh, fantastic. All right. So as you guys finish your fish, however many you need, you will swim over to where midgets and face are. Again, you are not allowed any mounts. You are not allowed any flying abilities. You must make your way over to where they are. And they are at the blimp up top there. You can just barely see the blimp made out with the purple there. All right. So who are you guys cheering on? Are you guys cheering on Sev, the druid? Are you cheering on Scan, the anti-Zeros to Heroes? Illy, one of our underdogs in the apps.
Right.
Oh dear.
I fished a gold coin last week, thank you very much.
Let's be clear, I got like 6 toys because I was doing these stupid reps in each zone.
All right, so they're fishing away here, trying to get the right number of fish. Druid for the win. Scan for the DK power. Oh man. They're fishing away. So they're roughly at around 8 or 9 fish. And this takes about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes to fish up the correct number, hopefully. So they need to get 13 fish over to face or midgets. And now there's 2 of them. Because for those of you that have done this little area, there's actually an achievement called the Gullible, or sorry, the, what is it called? Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Goblins. You get a title called the Gullible for doing this quest section. You go through all little goblins and follow their little thing. So if you have not done it, you'll be phased and you will not see people. So which we have a phased and non-phased person. We've gone through their armories to see who's actually completed the quest and who has not. Obviously, Sev, as the keener he is, he's completed this quest. Most of these guys have not, so they will trade either midgets or face, the correct number of fish, and then they'll be summoned over to the next area. Yes, storm rays are a fish, correct. If you have any questions for clarification like that, just feel free to ask.
And you said they could be different fish. They just have to be the right number to combine.
Correct. It needs to be the correct total number of fish. All right, our first one, Kramer. Kramer thinks he has enough. He's dashing over there. That is pretty quick. Agrimar Stride is not banned. It is not banned in this one. So each of them will have various advantages and disadvantages in this one. You can see here Sev and Seal Form. Seal Form is allowed because, you know, sometimes they're going to have advantages and disadvantages. Scan there with a Path of Frost. Agrimar Stride quickly catching up. And it looks like Illy is being left behind. So we definitely need Illy to catch up.
Druids.
All right, Kramer's in a bit of a lead here with Sev stealing the Path of Frost from Scan. That one backfired a little bit. Hopefully those Agrimar Strides are making him stride pretty quickly. Let's inspect him. I'm sure he's running them. Yes, of course, he's running those Agrimar Strides. But it looks like Kramer is trying to get up there. He's dashing, leaping, trying to get as quick as he can. Sev loses that.
Wow,
and
Sev. Wow.
All right. So they have no clue how to get up there. Obviously, helpers don't help them out, so we're just going to follow them around here. Where are they going? So Sev's going this way in a lead. Looks like Scan's going to follow them this way as well. We're going to keep going around. So they need to get to this blimp area, and they need to get all the way up here. So there must be a way to get up here somewhere. This is the time where Ilium, if he knows this quest, how do you get up here? There must be a way up. There must be.
Without flying, even.
Correct. You get up there without flying. You don't even need a double jump.
Right.
So here they are. Midgets, I'm sure, is cackling maniacally as she designed this first section of the challenge. They're going around, and now Sev's going back the other way. And where have they gone? So it looks like Scan's gone back this way.
Surveying the land here.
Scan's gone back around. There he is. We found him again. There's Scan, and Illy has now returned. So Illy has now caught up, and Illy and Scan are over here. All right, looks like Scan's got a bit of a grappling hook. He's found the grappling hook. Illy has now caught up. This is anybody's game. And so they're on the first section of this island, and of course things are attacking them. They're going through. There goes Scan now in the lead. And who would have thought that the least mobile player would have an advantage here? And so they're grappling hooking over. You can see Sev here catching up to them now, and they're trying to get up there with the grappling hooks. Where are these guys? Hopefully we're not having phasing issues. Hopefully not. Hopefully I haven't been DC'd. Okay, we're obviously having some phasing issues, but that's fine. We can see them on the map.
Space is going to get most of the people.
Yeah, that's right, because these guys are phased away from us. That's why we can't see them. Yeah, and so you guys will trade face once you are up there. So you guys can actually see them, but there's Zarania keeping this clear for us right now because there are a couple elites. Because of the phasing issues, we're not actually able to see most of the competitors, Scan, Illy, and Kramer. Kramer and Sev now in the back, and it looks like these guys are getting up here in a second. Where are these guys? There's Sev. All right, Scan's good for summons. Illy's good for summons. Perfect. So in that order. And then summons party as well, please. And so you guys can see here, Sev is taking up the rear. You would have thought that the most mobile player would get out there quickly.
When do we get our new?
Illy, say something in raid chat since they disabled the whisper function.
There, Illy should be there.
Scan, same thing.
Seb's ready for
Perfect.
summon.
We're summoning over. So that is the first leg of the race. At this point, they've been summoned to the entrance of Eye of Azshara, and they should have their next clue.
Sev, type in chat so they can summon you.
I got a summon.
Perfect.
Now type in chat because I got a whisper to disable.
All right. So Illy is out here as well. Illy is already in the first section. So the next clue is they need to bring enough. Here's the next clue for those of you in chat. Bring enough sticky volatile substance to Amiyashi at the flight point. Trade them the number of sticky volatile substances, as there have been raid tiers in Warcraft. So, viewers, how many raid tiers in Warcraft have there been thus far? Official raid tiers, according to WoW Progress, which is our unofficial tier tracking point. So yeah, we're going to summon the rest down here. Everybody's over, and they're all, clearly WoW heading up. Where do these things drop from? There you go. Perfect. 21. Yes, 21 is correct. This 0.5. No, we're just going off what Progress has said. So they need to find enough of them in there. So where do these things drop off, these elementals? So you can see here Sev, Scan, Kramer killing these things together. They need sticky, volatile substances. Anybody remember where they actually dropped from? Right now they're going to go through the entire Eye of Azshara. See, the thing is, one of these people can kill, the other ones can loot, right? And however you want to play this, you can see now they're on a bit of a trek here. All right, Illy, oh, poor Illy, he's trapped. I can't help him. He's stuck there, being asphyxiated. Scans off, running off by himself. So these little salt sea droplets are what drop the sticky, volatile substances. So they need 21 of these, and after they have 21 of these, they'll bring them to Amiyashi, which is the next person. And of course, they can decide to help each other or not help each other. Remember, these things also stun you and root you in place. You cannot move once you've been rooted. So you can see here Sev, Illy, Scan doing their thing. Kramer is actually off farming his own, so it slows you down every time you kill a group of them. Hopefully he doesn't pull the boss, or maybe he should pull the boss on top of the other guys to try to wipe them. That is totally allowed. Why not? All right, he pulls a massive number of them. So there's quite a few of these droplet things, and they are able to loot each other's droplets as well, so they can work as a group or work against each other. Here goes Sev trying to pull these away. Hopefully he doesn't pull. Oh, he's pulled the Restless Tides thing. Oh, MDI Sev. Oh dear. So he'll be rooted in place here. He can heal himself. Looks like Kramer is going to do a bit of an assist, which is totally fine. And now they're looting each other's sticky, volatile substances. Yeah, so the slimes and the water blobs drop them. Looks like Sev is in a lead here. He thinks he has the right amount, and he's heading over to the actual flight point. But you actually have to get up there somehow and decide which way you want to go. So Sev's, he's looking around, trying to find the right spot. It's a pretty close race so far, though. They're all in the same area. They're all doing these substances here. Scan is on his mount, probably looking at where the flight point is. Illy's, going the other direction. So you're going to the one flight point here on this island. Give him a little bit of help here as they are going. Oh, so let's go follow Sev. Looks like Sev has actually found the area. So there we go. Sev has hopefully given Amy the correct number of sticky volatile substances, and then he's going to get his next clue. The next clue is this one here in Twitch chat there for you guys. So once they complete it and they have given it to Amiyashi, Amiyashi gives them their next clue. Their next clue is to farm one razor tooth for every year Zeros to Heroes has been around. Bring the correct number of razor teeth to Ariana in the Sea Giant Tunnel. So not only do they have to go back the other way and farm these razor teeth, so we're going to go follow over here to, let's see where Sev is. All right, Sev, and I think that was Illy nearby. Yeah, Illy's right over here somewhere. So Sev now is trying to kill these 4 razor teeth. Now, these enemies don't always drop razor teeth, but he also needs the right amount. So, yeah, that's right. Taz Dude, correct. And Drunken Newbie, it is 3 years. Zeros to Heroes has now been around for 3 years. He just needs 3 razor teeth, but they don't always drop. So he's in a bit of a lead. It looks like Illy now has caught up. These guys are actually going back the other way because they weren't sure which way the flight point was, which is totally fine. Not everybody knows where this flight point is. That goes over here. So here's Sev trying to loot some more. He's killing more and more of these things at the same time. They can be looting these ahead of time. All right, here comes Sev pulling more. Hopefully he's looted a bunch of them. Hopefully they actually drop in a raid. Are you getting any, Sev?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, no, I'm not.
That's fine. Just make sure they drop in a raid. All right, so Sev is in the lead right now. He's the other guys are trying to catch up. Scan's in the back there. Illy is right behind him. Now, Sev is actually trying to go through the tunnel. Bit of an advantage here for the Druid. You remember, Sev was actually in last place in the first leg of this race. Bit of an advantage here with this thing, the cat form, the dash, and the stealth. We found that in Season 2. That was also quite strong. Let's see where these guys are. We have... Who's this? We have Illy right behind him. Illy needs to rush. He needs to have a burning desire to rush faster. He must go fast. He's summoning some health stones here, getting himself an imp. Okay, now he's killing a couple more. Let's see how the rest of these guys are doing. So Kramer in the back here, also farming the rest of these things. There's Kramer. Where is he? Yeah, Kramer's dashing through.
But I got it wrong. Is that why nothing's happening?
If you get it wrong, they'll typically tell you that is incorrect. Or they should be telling you it's incorrect.
Yeah.
I think the the window messed up, but it's correct.
There you go. All right, well, there's that one there. All right, so they're farming away here. Illy and Kramer trying to get them, but Sev's got a bit of a commanding lead. He needs to find the person in the sea giant tunnel. So you don't know where they are, but we're going to fly over there and show you guys exactly where they are. So the next clue, once he gets over there, is once he finds our person, our helper, our riddle master, Ariana. Ariana is going to give them the next clue, which is this one here in raid chat. And you can see Ariana doing a great job hiding right there in the sea giant tunnel. And now they need to find enough elemental droplets that correspond with how many episodes in this Guild Survivor. And so they need to bring those elemental droplets to short film at the Wrath of Azshara spawn point. So let's go find out where our little druid is. So there is Sev running around trying to kill stuff. Where are these elemental droplets? So, what was that face? Sev. Hopefully he has these elemental droplets. He may have looted them earlier depending on what he was killing. But here he is going over to short film. And there is short film hiding in the water. Hopefully not drowning, because drowning not a fun time. It is Shark Week, though. All right, so he's going to give him hopefully the correct number of droplets, as there have been episodes. And how many episodes have we had this season? There have been 8. 8 episodes. And now the final section. So if he is correct... If he is correct, he'll be heading over to the next section. So these guys are all trying to catch up here. They're doing the sea giant tunnel right now. And it looks like Sev is... Oh, Sev was not correct. So Sev was not correct. He has to go back and farm. So there goes Sev's lead. Sev was not correct. He did not give them the right amount of elemental droplets. These guys are potentially now in the lead as they catch up and get the next ones here. So they're flying... They're running, rather. They are running through. They've hopefully traded Ariana. And they're going to have sea giants on their tails. Looks like there's Illy, there's Scan. It's back and forth with these guys. There's Kramer as well. And here we're going to read out the clue for these guys. All right. Find enough elemental droplets that correspond with how many episodes in this Guild Survivor season. So not how many seasons of Guild Survivor, but how many episodes in this Guild Survivor season. Hopefully they've been paying attention, you know, Amazing Grace style. There's no flags, though. So he's not giving them the right amount. And now Sev is looking around to farm these things. These guys are killing Murlocs. Well, what drops these? Who remembers what the elemental droplets drop off of in Eye of Azshara? For those of you that have done this, you know, obviously for the gold and for the grays. So we're going to follow Kramer here. And there you go. There's Kramer. They're looking around. Scan is going back the other way. Is he right? Who knows? Who knows? All right, Scan's going back here. Let's see where he's going. Back the other way. This is actually a fairly good challenge, back and forth. They're not doing as well as we thought they would. So Scan's going back in the sea giant tunnel to find elemental droplets. Let's see where these guys are going. All right, they're all back up over here, and they're now killing the giants as well as the slimes. Hopefully I put it on there. Yeah, that's right. It's all on personal loot now, which is what matters. And they need to tag these things in order to get loot. So the reason it's not sparkly for me is because I'm not helping them kill these things. But if you can see here, Kramer is actually correct. The elemental droplets drop off these snails. Now, they generally drop from the snails. They may drop from other things in the zone. But a majority of the time, these snails, and you guys remember snails from Throne of Thunder and how much we hated them, drop these elemental droplets. Need to bring the correct amount to short film, which is hiding at the Wrath of Azshara spawn point. And of course, Kramer is here. You know, he's dropping down. He's got a couple of elites on him, killing off that last little slime, and hopefully he'll dash away and go to the end. So there he is. Kramer's dropping pretty low here. We can't heal him. We can't do anything. He might have a health potion or a health stone somewhere. He's getting pretty low. If he dies here, oh, here we go. Good health restore there by Kramer. He's going to finish off this last thing. Hopefully it doesn't finish him off. Perfect. So Kramer is safe. and they are now killing these elemental droplets. For how many episodes there's been in Guild Survivor this season? Yeah, so we can leech away, which is great. These guys are back and forth, looks like, trying to kill these snails. Where are these damn snails? Well, there's quite a few of them, actually. We tried to find something when we were in the planning process of this one. We were trying to find a way to get those damn seagulls involved, but we could not. We couldn't find a way to get the seagulls involved because remember, when those of you that were doing this dungeon, you know, eons ago and still now, you know how much you hate those damn seagulls. So it looks like Sev has got the correct amount of elemental droplets. He's now going to the finish line, and the finish line is simply go find a gnome, the correct gnome in the cave to the south. So we're going to follow Sev here and see if he's correct. So there's certain ways to get around here. All right, and Sev's going to go this way. Which way is he going to go? So there's plenty of ways to go. There's caves to the south. For those of you that don't know, hunters, you may know exactly where he's going to be going because some of you are real keeners on the pet collecting bit. And here we go. Sev is... It's okay. Just take a 2-second penalty for however long you were there. Scan. Or 1 second. Out of fairness. Yeah, so scan accidentally mounted out of habit. That's fine. You know, we'll give him a 1 second penalty. All right. Perfect. And now Sev is heading over. So there are caves to the south, but it's still anybody's game.
Once all the people have gotten our stuff, are we good to move out of spot?
Yeah, totally. And come watch. Absolutely.
Okay.
No, you must hide there and wait. All right, so Sev is currently the only one that has completed the elemental droplet portion of this quest, even though he was wrong the very first time. All right, so he's going to try to sneak around here. Unfortunately, I don't have a sneak thing, and this giant clearly, you know, is a little buggy, but that's okay. All right, so we're heading over to the southern section. We're going to meet Sev on the other side here, and where is he? Let's go meet Sev on the other side. We're a little bit quicker with our mounts. And Sev is ending up on this side right here. So here he comes out of the cave. Sev is currently in the lead. He needs to find our gnome in the cave. Our gnome in the cave to the south. All right, and so we're waiting for Shorefilm to keep us updated on these guys getting their elemental droplets. Sev is currently looking around. So it's currently just Sev that has completed the first section. These guys are still looking to get their elemental droplets. And there's, of course, a seagull, which we need to bring over to our friends. So Scan's trying to finish these things off, getting his last couple. Hopefully they get enough episodes, or enough for each episode. The one really mean thing to have done is if you're in a commanding lead, you kill everything, so then they can't get it. Right, you have to wait for the respawn timers. That would have been a real mean way to play. But looks like, who do we have here? There's Sev. All right, Sev, he's getting beat on by a bunch of these things, but he's running away from the Murlocs as well as the Giant. He's trying to find these caves. Where are these caves? All right, as they run away. Sev's still the only one that has completed the elemental droplet portion. Bit of a block there, but again, lots of snails around. You just need to look around. Open your eyes to see where those snails are. All right, I think they're heading back there. They're actually going back for the turn-in now. Looks like Scan is going to go turn-in. Looks like Illy's farming on the other side, and Kramer's also on this side, farming away at those elemental droplets. Here comes Mr. Seal Form. Here it comes. Will he find the correct gnome in the cave? Let's follow him around. Here he goes. All right. There goes Sev. He's going to the caves here. So just past the slimes. He has found a cave. Is it the correct cave? Is it the correct cave? Nobody knows. He's looking around. Could it be the correct cave? Maybe not. Maybe there are more caves. So Sev's looking around as everybody has eyes on Sev. WTF. WTF is what's coming out of Sev right now. Where is that person? All right, looks like these guys are turning in now. Now everyone is in the final leg of this race. Sev is also looking in the cave. Where is it, Sev? Where is our favorite little gnome? We're following Sev around. He's looking for this gnome. This gnome is the finish line. He has to find the finish line to win the 2 million gold prize and the title of Sole Survivor. All right, we're watching Sev here intently as these guys are now finishing off this section and heading off to the final leg of this race. Goddamn gnomes. All right, so it looks like Scan and Illy were wrong with how many episodes there were in this Survivor, as well as Illy. So they're all incorrect. It looks like just Sev still. Just Sev still looking for the cave, trying to find that finish line. 2 million gold is...
I assume I'm wrong again, then?
Yeah, you were incorrect. Kramer was correct.
Really? All right.
All right, there goes Sev. He's going to the next section of this. He's going further to explore along the south side with his little seal
Yeah, you got
form.
it that time.
Thanks.
All right. Looks like Kramer. So Kramer, Scan, Sev on the final leg. All right, they're all looking for the finish line at this point. Where is that finish line? The islands to the south. The islands to the south somewhere. We're still following Sev. Sev, he might think we know where we're going. We might not. Sev is going to make Roshi log in and corner of shame him. Come out of retirement. All right. So these guys are still running around. There's, let's see, there's Zarania. There's Kramer going around to the side. Scan as well. And Illy is going to go, is right behind them. Where is Sev? Sev is trying to find this cave. Where is this damn cave? He's going to hate this cave forever. He's going to uninstall and delete all hunters as well as gnomes. And Midget is going to be happy why we chose this certain cave. All right, he's going up to the land here. Are there caves up here? Who knows? Let's follow Sev around. Actually, we're gonna cut over here to see where these guys are going. How did they get over? How did Kramer get over here so quickly? Incredible. So they need to find this cave with the gnome. And so far, nobody has found the cave with the gnome. And obviously, it is not Midgets, because Midgets is actually over here. So it is a different gnome. All right. So Illy still needs to complete the elemental droplet portion. Everyone else is looking for this cave. Where is this damn cave to the south? We're waiting for Illy to finish his section. And these guys are all just... They're looking for the finish line. The final three of you. Illy's still finishing off his elemental droplet section. Oh, Sev nearly cratered. The final three of you are looking for that finish line, looking for that 2 million gold prize, but you never give up. Leads can change at any time. All right, so Sev going over here to this side. It is on the south side somewhere. All right, looks like we're following them on this map. Where is... All right, Scan is over here. Kramer is right around here as well. Let's go find where Kramer is. Follow somebody else for a change. Where is he? All right, there's Kramer running around, dashing, going as quick as he can. Trying to find one of these caves. There are lots of caves on this island. All right, is it up here? Maybe. He's trying to wall jump, get those haxors going. Trying to find this cave. They just need to find the finish line. Sev's gone now, almost around the entire island looking for this cave. Kramer jumping, dashing, using those Demon Hunter wings. Trying to get somewhere close. All right, here comes Kramer up the side. He is going into this cave. Is he right? Let's go follow Kramer into this section. This is the same cave that Severus was in, and Sev was not able to find a gnome in this cave. Will Kramer be right? Who knows? Kramer's looking around. Is the gnome hidden? How small could this gnome be? This is the most frustrating challenge ever.
Oh, I misread the clue.
All right. Scan misread the clue. Attention to detail, important. Super important. All right. So where do we go with Kramer? Kramer is coming out now. Went to far more. All right. So Illy's still trying to find his elemental droplets. Looks like Kramer is going to the next cave. Let's see here. Is this the correct gnome? Sorry, I'm not a friendly gnome. Keep looking. All right, so that was not the correct gnome, apparently. And Kramer is going off to the next section here. All right, where is he going to go find it? There is a third cave. Is this the correct one? Is this it? Could this be it? Is this it? This is it. Kramer is our winner. Kramer has won a 2 million gold prize. He has found Pixies of Nomergon. And there we go. We have our winner of Sole Survivor. Sev coming so close. All right, guys, we have our winner. That was super close. Kramer has won Season 3 of Guild Survivor and the 2 million gold prize. Really close there from some of you guys. That was fantastic. That was super well done. Great job hiding. And yeah, we have found our gnome. So congrats, Kramer, on 2 million gold, the title of Sole Survivor Season 3.